Hello students! Today we are we're doing my second video in my land navigation series. Today we're doing we're going over the map and the compass. We're doing like an introductory course, whatever you want to call it, into the basic functionality of the compass and proper use of a map. It's basic. There's more advanced stuff. We're doing baby steps. Again, you can't learn navigation in a 15, 20, 25, 45-minute video. It takes a while, okay? So watch what I'm sure I got some mistakes in my video, but watch it, try to learn from as much as you can, and then go onto the YouTubes and see what they're doing, see what they're saying. This is a Stoker Maddock. He's an expert in land navigation. Really big monkey. It's Dave Pearson from Georgia, I guess they call it. I don't know. He's an expert. Take a look at these videos. Take a look at my video. Look at mine first, because I'm here all morning doing this shit, and I'm doing it for you, and I'm doing it for me too, because I have to. You see, I have to do research before I do these videos, because otherwise, you drive over a cliff if you listen to me. So just watch the video and have fun. Okay. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like and subscribe, it works with the Google algorithm, whatever, okay? So just help me out, please. Like the video, subscribe to the video. I think I need like 2,000, and I need like 2,000 subscribers to monetize my videos. And if I monetize my videos, then then we can buy land for our survival group. So without further ado, let's just get into it. All right, folks, here we go. Oh God, we're gonna do another attempt at making this video. My third or fourth time, whatever. All right, let's just get into it. Let's start with understanding what this compass is all about. Okay, this is the base plate compass. This is a prismatic compass, lensatic compass. This is a lensatic compass, similar. This is a toy, but it's similar to the ones that they use in the military. I have a couple around. They're in a box. I know I gave one away. I probably threw one out. Maybe I don't have any. I don't know. But I'm going to get a good one. Put it aside just to have it for demonstrations. But I use the base plate compass. The base plate compass is called a base plate compass because it has a base plate. And the base plate is so you can see the map underneath the plate. If you can't see it underneath, if you have a different kind of a compass that is not clear, you can't see it, it's not the end of the world, but this show makes it a lot easier. Let's look at some of these features of this compass. All right. As I said in a previous video, I like to use this is the standard compass for what we do. When I say we, I mean backpacking, militia work, militia map reading, survival prepping, blah blah blah. This is the standard issue compass, and it's made in Finland, so it's it's gonna be a good compass. Okay, this is the Suunto MC2 U.S. Geological Survey edition. I don't know if there's a northern and southern hemisphere versions. If there is, I got the northern version. Okay, on this base plate compass, we also have scales. It says 1 to 24 thousandths. 1 to 24 thousandths. So this jives with this. If this was a 1 in 50 thousandths map, like a military map, you can still use it because it has that 1 in 50 thousandths scale right here. Also on here, there's inches and all kinds of stuff. All kinds of, what is this here? Okay, that's metric. Okay. So we have all these scales on here, okay? Also, let's look at the bottom again. This is the bezel. This moves. you move that around. That is the bezel, and it moves for adjustment. And we'll discuss that in a second. You got your degrees on here. Okay. You got your north, south, east, west, blah, blah, blah. Inside of, I'm going to put this underneath. Okay, how's that? Can you see that better, guys? Okay. These are called meridian lines. See these lines? And they move. And that is also for adjusting your compass, orientating map, and all that kind of stuff. Okay? There's an arrow down here. This is your direction of travel arrow. So when you hold your compass out, you're going to hold it out this way because you'll be traveling that way. Okay? You have these glow-in-the-dark lines here, and a glow-in-the-dark line here, and they're all in line with this line on the mirror. Okay? That is important to know. If you are heading north, just for easy math, north is 0 degrees. This is where you're going. This is where you have been. So your bearing is also called the azimuth. You'll hear the word azimuth a lot in map reading. Okay? Basically, that just means your bearing for the most part. Military uses that word more than anything. Okay? So if you're going north, your direction of travel, you're going north, your reverse azimuth is south. If you're going into a woods and you are going at, say you're going 320 degrees, you're walking in. Okay, you're going to a ridge top. Well, this is Florida. Florida terrain features are kind of flat. So let's say you're going to a pond. Okay, you're going to go get some water for your camp, blah, blah, blah. And you're going in at 320 degrees. Your reverse azimuth is 140 degrees. So you know if you're going in 320 to get out safely without getting lost, you will spin this around to, what did I say, 140? 140 degrees. Put 140 degrees on here. Okay? And then we'll discuss that in 2 seconds. Okay? That's your reverse azimuth. Okay? Another feature on this compass is that when you use this compass, you will look through here. You'll line up whatever your target is, say a tree. You go in that direction. You put the target right on here. And then you would lower this down. And then you would see 140 degrees. Okay? And that is the direction of your travel to get out. All right? So that's that part of the compass. What else? What am I missing here? Reverse azimuth, blah, blah, blah. The mirror can also be used as a signal mirror. Okay? So you look through here, you sight right through this hole, and then you do like the reflection, just like you would a signal mirror. So it's dual purpose. This right here is a magnifying glass. Okay, see, you can see stuff. See that word North American contour and all that. They say, I don't know if it's true or not, that you can light a fire with it. I have not tried it yet. I don't know if this glass is powerful enough. Maybe it is. You know what? I'm going to try that. Okay, so that is the features of your compass. Okay. Oh, before I forget, when you're starting off, going anywhere, when you're walking, you want, we try to simplify this. This is your direction of travel arrow. I think that's what it's called. This box is your orienteering arrow. This is also called the shed, the doghouse. When someone says, put Fred in the shed, or I'm Chris, right? So Chris in the doghouse, this always has to be right in here. So if we were traveling north, let's say, I know my desk is actually facing north. This goes here. Now if I wanted to move north, I would put that in that direction. If I was going east, I'm not traveling east. If I went this way, I am traveling north. So what I have to do to go east is I would have to turn my body around until that red arrow, that red dog, goes into the doghouse. Okay? And now, if I go this way, I am now traveling east. Okay, as long as I keep that arrow in here. I'm going to have to show you out in the field. It's a little difficult right now to explain it like this. When we go out in the field, we'll explain it a little in further detail. But that is what that is for. What other features am I missing here? Oh, yeah, okay. So, adjusting declination. We will discuss what declination is. You know what? Let's get to the maps and then we'll adjust for declination, because you need your map to be able to do that. So let's just put this down and check out the map. Now, the map. Map runs on what they call a UTM grid system. So let's see here. I can't really explain what the UTM grid system is. So, Alexa, what is the UTM grid system?
From GIS.com. The Universal Transverse Mercator, UTM, coordinate system is a grid-based method of specifying locations on the surface of the Earth that is a practical application of a two-dimensional Cartesian coordinate system.
Wow, that's pretty smart. Alexa, thank you.
Anytime.
Okay. Now you're being silly. All right, so let's see what this map is all about. Let's go over the features of it first, and then we'll talk about orienteering it, getting everything to drive, so you don't get lost in the woods. This top of these maps out. This is a U.S. Geological Survey topographical map. It says right there, loud and proud, USGS, Department of the Interior, U.S. Geological Survey. The kind of map is a U.S. topo map. And over here is the name of the map. In this case, it is the Fort Pierce Quadrangle. These maps are called quadrangles. Over here, you have your numbers, the numbered grid. We're not concerned about these GPS numbers up here. Okay, that is advanced stuff. We don't need that right now. We will discuss that in the future. Probably. We probably should know it, right? Just know that these are your grid numbers. Now down here, guys, if you knew how difficult this was, really, I'll tell you. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Okay, now let's get over here. Again, I got my phone on a tripod. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay. Down in this direction, in your bottom right, you have a legend. Your legend does not show every feature on here. Basically, it's showing you road features. Okay? It doesn't really show you terrain features. Not usually. It shows you road features. Let's see. So, that's what that is. So, when you see these on a map, what is this? It's a road. It shows you it's a road. I know, silly, right? Now, let's come over here to this area right here. The red is the map in question. It's this map. This map fits right in this box. Number 5 is the map to the bottom. Number 2 is the map to the top. Bottom right is map number 6. So let's say now I needed a map for the south portion of this quadrangle. I would look on, see what number it is. It's number 5. I'll see what number 5 is, and it's Ancona, or Ancona. In fact, let me go get it, because I just happen to have it right here handy. Don't go nowhere. I fell asleep already anyway. I know I would have. All right, so now this quadrangle is the Ancona quadrangle of 7.5 minute series. We'll discuss that at a later time, what that means. Okay, so now if I took this map, let me put this here, and I and folded this. See how that lines up? See that? And that is what I don't want to fold it. If you line this up to here, see that? It just keeps on going. Okay? Perfectly. So that is that map, and that is how that works. So, again, real quick. This grid right here, the center box is this map. Number 5, below it, is the map I just showed you, and is the Ancona map right here. If I wanted to go to the west, I look at square 3, and that name of that map is Fort Pierce Northwest. Okay, that is what that's for, and that's actually kind of cool. Easy peasy, I know. And right over here is a map of Florida, and that red dot right here, the Treasure Coast, that is where you are. Well, that's where I am. That is where this map is. Over here now, this is your scale map. As you know, I like to use most of us like to use the standard map is in the 1 and 24,000th scale, which means is every inch on this map is 24,000 inches in real life. Every foot on this map is 24,000 feet in real life. This scale, which is, you can actually kind of figure it out, I know, but I'm going to go through it anyway. This is just for distance. It's a scale distance for this map. So in other words, we're using kilometers. You start at 0, go down on this end, it says 2,000. So if I have right there, excuse me, oh my God, it's either 2 kilometers or 2,000 meters. From here to here is 1 mile. I will start in 0. From here to here is 10,000 feet. Okay, so if I wanted to, well, let me, I'm getting ahead of myself. Over here, this is your declination grid. Declination, well, you gotta have to adjust for that. Declination is there's different kinds of norths on this map. What? Yes, there's different kinds of norths on this map. You have true north, which is the star right here. You have magnetic north, which is actually what your compass is actually pointing towards. Okay, the needle reacts to magnetism, obviously. So let me get something metal here, just to give you an idea. I'm gonna put this. See that? See how it pulls it? The magnet is drawn to the metal. So as long as you don't have metal around that is pulling your magnet, you will have a true reading. If you put this down on a picnic table, which I've done outside of my yard for demonstrations, I put it down too close to the screws holding the table together. So I never got a good reading. Okay, so that moves that around. Now, why am I telling you this? Up at the top of the earth, closer to the poles, there's a big iron deposit. Yes, I know the whole center of the earth is iron, but there's more iron at the top of the poles, and that is moving our needle. Our needle does not point towards true north. Our needle points towards magnetic north, which is to that iron deposit. And where you are on the earth, it depends on how you have to adjust your compass to make up for that pull of the iron deposit. Now, the problem is that iron deposit is moving. It constantly moves. It doesn't move a lot, but it moves enough. If your map, if you set your declination adjustments to your compass 10 years ago, you have to reset it because it has moved, I'm sure, by quite a way to give you a bad reading. So what you do is you have to orientate all of that. In this case, it's telling you that the declination needs to be adjusted 6 degrees and 66 minutes it's westerly direction from true north. So you would go in the back here, and this comes with an adjustment screw and a screwdriver. Okay, so see the scale right here, let's put this on north. Always start at north. Always, I call that zeroing out the compass. Let's put it right on north. Okay. Oh, did I tell you these are called meridian lines? And they're good for lining up your compass to your map, and for other things. But that's advanced. We'll get to that some other time. You adjust. Let's see. West. Okay, we would turn this dial 6 degrees west. 6 degrees and 66 minutes west. And then if you turn this, you can see how this bevel spins. See that? See a little thing on down over there? I just moved it. Probably too much. It's kind of a pain. Okay, let's try that. You can use a little screwdriver, but anyway, it turns this bottom dial. See that? And I can adjust this something like that. Okay, so now I just adjusted its declination. So now I put this in the shed. This actually should be a little off. So anyway, that's that. You move that around. Again, that's advanced. We'll do that next. Okay? Do that in the next video. We'll set the declination so we have a proper direction of travel. And that is what this is for. Your maps is printed. This map is printed in 2021. If I got one printed in 1983, this declination will be different. Okay? And wow, I think that's the features. That's the features. Let's do something real quick though before I go. Before I finish this up, we're gonna plot a course. So if you wanted to plot a course, let's say you want to go. So you want to go right here. Can you read that? No. Let's see. Let's say you want to go here. Okay? And you're here, and you got a party coming, and they're like, yeah, we want to meet you. What are your coordinates? Well, we start over here on the grid to plot our coordinates. We start at the bottom left corner where the latitude and longitude lines meet, which is right here. Okay? That is where we start. Okay? We want to see what this is. Well, this is 67. We go this way to the right. Think of this. You're in the basement. To get out of the basement, you go right and then up the stairs. So that's what we're going to do. This location is between 67 to 68. So on the left side is 67. Okay, so we write 67 down. Then we take our protractor. We get our proper scaling, which is what, 1 to 24, which is this. I'm going to put this corner right there on the corner of the grid. And then I'm going to move it over along the line till that's right in there. Okay? And that says 65, 6 and 5. Okay? So it'll be 67. Did I read that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 65. Now, the next coordinate is 30 going up. It's 30 on this side. It's 30. Okay. So I know it's $30, and we're going to count up. Where were we? And that is 3.5. That looks like 3.5 to me. Or 35. 30. 5. So my friends are going to say, hey, where you located? I'm going to say 67, 65 by 30, 35. And from there, they would take the protractor, go 67, okay? And then they put a mark here. They're going to say 30, how far in it is. And they're going to put a mark right here. And then they're going to use their protractor. They're going to say 65 and 35. They're going to put a mark right there. They're going to say, oh, okay, Chris is right over here. This is where our rally point is. Easy peasy. When we start getting down to fine detail, this is degrees, minutes, and seconds. That's when you're putting an ammo can down somewhere, and you really gotta get precise location. And then you'll see you'll be like right behind a tree or something like that. But for us, simplified version is this. These are our coordinates to that location. So if somebody gives you these coordinates, it's going to bring you right over there. Again, so I'm going to sit there real quickly. I know I'm probably babbling this, but I want to make sure everybody knows it. Coordinates is 67, 65. Okay, so you're going to go 67, okay, and 30, 35. Go 67, you can take it up to 30, put a mark. Now we need that number and that number. Now we need 65 and 35. So starting from your left corner, you can move it 65. Then you can move it up. Where is it? Oh, there it is. 65. Then you can move it up 35 and plot a mark. That is our destination. Okay? So that is that. So that is how you plot your coordinates to your rally points. Okay? Now, the map told me to go down Edwards Road, which I am on, and make a left on Silvitz Road, and then make like your first right over the railroad tracks according to those terrain features that we saw on the map. And then we're gonna make a first right, and there'll be a park over there. So, we're almost there. All right, here's where I make my right. I don't know why you said railroad tracks. It's a little river. You know, we're like in a residential neighborhood. Take this down. Oh, look how bumpy this road is. Take it slow. I'm gonna stop it right here and then pick it up when we get to our destination. Okay, so the coordinates brought us right to the George Lestrange Preserve. Let's go to the exact location. Okay, so this is where the coordinates have taken us. Now, it is not a good bug out location, say for a big group of people, but you can bug out here. It's just you and your girl or you and your family. You can bug out here for a little bit of time. Across the street, I think it's Oak Hammock, which just extends into. For a whole group of people to bug out here, you know, like a hundred or so, you're gonna have to block this off so no one else comes in. It can be doable. There's plenty of animals here, but I would certainly say, well, actually, this is a pretty good bug out location, depending on the severity of the calamity that we're experiencing in the world today. But anyway, let's go back to the house and finish up this video. I don't know how well you can hear me. Looking at a pan location. Put a lot of houses in though. I don't know. Use your maps to find your bug out location. That is another video I'm going to do. Try to explain. See a lot of good woods here. I also see a big housing development. So as far as bugging out goes, I don't see it. I can see a rally point. I can see maybe 1 or 2 people bugging out. Right now, at the time of this video, there is 600, maybe 91 people in the Dave Force survival group. I don't see 600. Well, I know 600 people would even bug out. Actually, only a handful of people in the group are actually active. Everybody else just kind of lurks around a little bit. But that's okay. You have a few good, strong players, and you should be okay. So, again, let me get back to the house. Company's broke. You know what? There's plenty of food here, so maybe it is a good bug out location. I don't know. You can check it out with the drone. We'll see. Alrighty, that was kind of actually I think it might have turned out pretty good. I don't know. It didn't look like I made too many mistakes. I don't know. I'm just human, right? I hope you got something out of this video. I hope you learned something. I'm gonna do something next. We gotta baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Take what you learned today, apply it. Go out and get a compass. If you can't get, I just checked the compass that I have. I bought it for $45 previous to COVID. Now it's like $70. You know, get something that's good quality that you can use. Okay. I suggest the Suunto MC2 USG version. Okay, for our needs. You ain't got $70. Listen, I can't just throw $70 around either. Try to get something that's comfortable. Silva, I think it's a company called Silva. They make good ones. There's good compasses. Get what you can get. Learn how to use, and then upgrade later. Okay. Thanks for watching. Peace. And as always, when the shit hits the fan, preppers will inherit the earth.